Hey, this is Part 6 of Calpheon's Ecology, and today I will be talking about the refugee camp, the Quint Hill, and possibly the mine, so the quarry. Hopefully, I'll have enough time to get through that, otherwise, it will be yet another video. Um, right now, I'm at Refugee Camp, which is just northwest of Calpheon City and across from the Contaminated Farm. So, the creatures that we're going to need are in this area, and one particular is in the contaminated farm instead. But let's start over here and see what we need. So we're going to start with the humans. So let's start with the contaminated dwarf, the woman, the man, the butcher, the giant, and then the witch and the wizard. Okay, from here, start over here. So I can see already some giants. So the giants are these big dudes on the ground. They're always on the ground. They're never walking or standing. Um, they're have long. They're clothed. I mean, they have a long dress on, and they have a piece of wood in their hands. The wizard carries a staff and has like a bird mask on. So over here, the contaminated man and the contaminated dwarf. So dwarf is a smaller guy, a little chubby, but the contaminated man is just regular guy, no shoes on, wearing a hood or a dress. The butcher, not wearing anything from the waist up, bald, kind of like a giant. The witch, all dressed in black with a hat. And then the contaminated woman wears a dress, like a bluish dress. She wears like these shoes on, like high heel shoes or something. And there you go. Nope. Let me get over here because these like to attack. Alright, next. We're gonna go for the objects. So let's go for the campground, refugee campground barracks, the regular camp barracks, the camp jar, and the camp amulet. The pile of mountain goat skull is actually going to be in the contaminated um, farm. So the round barrack and the regular barrack, there's only one of each, and it's back here. So you're going to have to waste a lot of time waiting for it to respond so you can go ahead and try and get that knowledge. But here's the round barrack. Look, it has bugs on. So this is how you know it's contaminated, you can attack it. And then the regular camp barrack. So there's only one of each. So let's go back in the middle. And the camp amulet are these things. They're like darker in color. They have a pot on top and it attacks you. It's attackable. While these here, along the walls, do not, do not do anything to you and you cannot attack them. So those are not it. What you need are these. Then you have the camp jars. These black pots on top of the pedestals. Okay? Then the only thing we have left are the dogs. The contaminated dog, contaminated black dog, and then we'll go for the mountain goat skulls. So let's go this way. Your contaminated dog is like a white and brown dog with a greenish look, as the poor thing is sick. while the black dog, much bigger dog, black and sick as well, kind of greenish. So that's the difference. Now we're gonna head to the contaminated farm real quick. And these are the mountain goat skulls. Okay. Alright, so next we're gonna go to the troll area, the Quint Hill. Trolls. Alright. I'm at the anti-troll fortification, which is just outside Calpheon city here. And the troll area is pretty big. To have an idea here. So this is where the ancient trolls are. This is where Quint pops to. So he's the world boss. Then you have your regular trolls here and some here. And of course here too. So it's pretty big. So I'm just outside the fort and I left my horse here. It's safe from any creatures except for players, I guess, but not worried about it. And let's start Quint Hill. Let's start with the Troll Siege Soldier. So this guy you can only find outside in this fort area. So that's why I'm starting over here. See these two guys? Well, they look exactly alike, but one is hanging on the wall. That is the siege soldier. He's attacking the soldiers inside the fortress. So you'll find them all around this fort. You just gotta go around, around. Don't get dizzy, and get them. So here's another one. So this one is not hanging on the wall. It is not a siege soldier. Okay, now from here, I'm gonna go across the road here. Now let's get the rest of the other trolls. So we need now the troll porter, the shaman, the thrower, the warrior, the regular troll, the Khuruto soldier, well, the surrendered Khuruto soldier, the elite soldier, and that's it for now. So the thrower. You see these guys throwing these boulders? Well, they're not attackable, so you cannot get the knowledge on them, unfortunately. And I don't think that by destroying the catapult, you'll get knowledge on the thrower as well. But you do have these here. They are not doing anything. They're just standing here. Sometimes you'll see them sitting on the ground. They carry a bag with boulders or stones, I mean. And these are the throwers. Then you have the warrior, which is slightly bigger in size in comparison with the other trolls. He has like a face protection and some sort of helmet or chest piece made of bark. And a little plant on the top to camouflage. Oh, cute. And bark armor. Okay, then you have the regular troll, smaller in size, wears some funny overalls with some small shields. Okay, if you go across here, the wall here, you see the surrendered Khuruto elite soldiers. Now going back here to the other wall, you have the regular Khuruto soldier. It's a tough word, jeez. And he's much smaller in size, has a metal helmet. So, along this wall here. Your shaman, Looks like an old man with a white bearded, yeah, white braided beard and some kind of bluish grayish dress. And the porter who carries a basket filled with rocks. Here, a couple more porters. And now, I want to show you guys the young troll ox and the troll cow. These are troll cows. They are carrying material, but not all cows carry those materials. I'm going to show you, there's one not carrying anything. If you head north, like you'll see a main road here going north. So I am here right now. This is the fort. So we're going north. Follow this path and keep an eye out on your mini-map, because on the left-hand side you will see, coming up here soon, you'll see a lot of red dots pop all of a sudden. That's what you're looking for. So keep an eye out. Should be coming. There we go. And here you will see the young troll ox. So if you keep going towards all those dots, you'll find lots of cows and young ox. Okay, heading back now. I'm not going to go along the path. I'm actually going to go along the hill here because I'm going to do a small shortcut. I apologize if I lag. This is a very dense area, very populated, and makes me lag. Okay, this is where they live. So here we want the objects. We want the troll wagon, the buff tower, the catapult, the ration depot, the protection tower, the hut, and the barricade. Note that I have skipped the dragon protection tower because that one is actually where Quint spawns. So the ration depots are these big deposits, I guess, with barrels and pigs up top. The buff tower is these bonfire, this fire, like we have pigs cooking over it. Then the big structures here with the elephant skulls over it are the protection towers. Have the wagon here. It's getting darker. The barricades here. And then the catapults. Catapults, you'll find them all along the wall too. And then the hut. I'm actually gonna head back here, following west along the main road, parallel to it. And you'll come across this small road going north. Oh, I have never had that happen. Boulder just hit me. Okay, take this small road here. So I'm at the Quint Hill here. There's a node manager too. So we want the hut. This is where I got the huts mainly. But we also have the troll elite warrior you can only find around this area. So your hut right here. So the difference between these huts and these ones, these are not attackable. It's because they're shut. You see the front is shut, so that you can't destroy. But the ones that are open in the front, you can. And then you have your Troll Elite Warrior, these guys with metal gear and the club on a back. These used to be a little tough when I was lower level. So go back. And I'm about to get laggy. I'm going to turn right here, and this field here is pretty laggy for me. And this is where you find the ancient trolls. So, you want the ancient troll elite warrior, the shaman, the thrower, the warrior, and the troll. And then the dragon protection eventually. But these trolls are exactly like your regular trolls. They're just look petrified. And the difference is when you attack them, they will die and then they'll revive. So you kill them again, you get 2 chances of getting your knowledge. But don't forget to take blood too, uh, because then you get a 3rd chance to get these trolls, with any troll really, to get the knowledge. But if you're a lower level, be careful because they may aggro you if you get too close. So here's the ancient troll elite warrior. And I get a little lag in this area because it's very dense. Ancient troll, so the regular troll, the warrior, then the shaman and the thrower. There are not a lot of them, unfortunately. You have to kind of go back here. I'm gonna use a fairy. Here's the shaman and the thrower on the floor, of course, being lazy. It's got a bag with rocks. And then back here you have to be careful. There's a huge troll back there. He's supposed to be protecting the dragon tower, so be careful. There's only one tower, dragon tower. You see that dragon skull there? Yeah. There's only one, so it's gonna take you a while to get it, but good luck on that. Here's some ancient trolls that are not petrified. Here's Quint. And that's it. That's all for the trolls. Now, I'm going to go to the quarry and I'm going to get the miners. I'll see you guys there. And we are finally at the Keplan Quarry. So here's Keplan. And right now I am at the Keplan Quarry, so my horse is at. Sorry about that. And I will be going to the North Abandoned Quarry too, but this is a good place to leave your horse. So let's see, quarry. And we're going to start with the half-petrified miner, the petrified miner, and the rock spider. These are out here. So let's cross this rock bridge, stone bridge. And here's your half-petrified miner. So as it says, like half of his body is petrified. His arms are rock, but his legs are still intact. So that's how you see that he's half petrified, and from far away, if you were to see him, is because there's still fabric on his legs. You can see the color. While the petrified miner is all rock. Poor guy. And it moves still. So pretty sad. So as you can see from here, this half petrified miner, you can see the bags and the pink pants. Go around, exit this area and go across. And here's your rock spider. I'll back down this ramp here. And here we want the golem spider, the junk pile, and the junk golem. So this is the junk pit basically. The junk golem is just like on the ground, not moving, just junk on the ground, and you just have to uh, attack it. If you're a lower level, it will aggro you. These are the golem spiders, so they look like spiders. And this is the junk pile, so basically a pile of junk. Here's another one. Now we're going to the actual mine area. I'm going to turn right here. And we heading towards the north abandoned quarry. You see the wooden bridge here. Here we're gonna start with the petrified laborer sculpture, and we actually gonna do the catapult and the saw as well while we're here, because there are lots of these catapults and saws in these caves, so, and a lot of sculptures too. All these. And as you go in, there are your catapults. Lots of catapults. And the saw. I'll be careful with the saw because there is a guy in there. And he'll try and hit you with a blade. Creepy. Or scary, I should say. Go back out. And now we want the rest of our guys. Which is the Petrifying Worker, the Petrifying Berserk Miner, the Petrifying Foreman, the Dwarf, the Bomber, and the Miner. So the difference between the Petrifying and the Petrified. So Petrifying means that it is becoming rock. It's not completely yet. So you see all these Petrifying guys are actually like half human, half rock, or like the Berserk, they will have just their face, their nose is sticking out, and everything else is rock, but they still move. So your Petrifying Miner has a pickaxe, and then your Worker has a hammer, slightly bigger in size than the rest. So Miner has a pickaxe, Worker has a hammer, and I guess a bag of rocks. And then there's the Dwarf with a pickaxe. Let's go up a little bit more. The Bomber, so you can see he has dynamite all over him. Like the same size as a Dwarf, but with a bunch of dynamite. The Foreman has a rake, some sort of rake. I'm not sure what you call it, but he's as big as the Worker, but has that rake. Here's another one. And then for last, we have the Berserk Miner. He is all rock except for his face. And he has a hammer just like the Worker, but he, like I said, you can see everything is rock except for his face. There's another one down there, usually in these pits. But you'll find them out too. See, I guess the Looks like a pink skirt gives it away as well. And that's it for the quarry. I'm gonna check this real quick, make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope, got everything. So this is it. This completes part 6. Alright guys, until next video then. Bye.